I know the audio is bad, but I'll be right back. So, we're gonna play a game called Paper Mario. Mario Story. Now, Parallel N64, however, is a better job, but the problem is that it crashes before Luigi even gets out the door. So he just opens the door and it's just like, and the game crashes. RetroArch only thought about putting, Marius. Well, there are two, but the problem is that I tried downloading some other emulators, but the problem is with those is that some, is that all of them, there's only 3, but this was the 64, the Nintendo 64, so I don't know why they picked 3. I'm sure if you're watching this, why did you pick 3? No, I just want to know, why did you pick 3? And that's it. You either get this, or you get a slowing version. You're gonna hear terrible audio. I tried to download other emulators, but those wouldn't work either. This was the only one that ever worked. And don't be like, oh, why don't you use this one? Well, the problem was that one, RetroArch only has 3 N64s emulators, 2 of which are the exact same thing, but one has a longer name, the other one is just one is longer. The other one, however, works. It's just that it just crashes right there. Sorry if my inputs are slow. It's just that the issue is that they I don't be like, oh well, I mean, we really have no excuse for why there's only 3 emulators on this. They have a bunch of emulators to PSP, to PlayStation, to other consoles. I just don't get it. I'm sorry that the audio is bad, but don't blame me. Blame the creator of RetroArch. Actually, don't blame the emulator, the people who made this, or any. Actually, just blame RetroArch because they only thought of 3. They had way more options. If it was slow for them, then it's not going to be slow for everyone else. 2, they brought 3 emulators, but there are other things that have other emulators. Now, I'll be wondering too, so why don't you just use a different one? The problem is that, everything. There's arcades. You could get a bunch of things. A bunch of games. 2048 to Nintendo's to I don't know how I download. Now you can be mad at people who say, I one tap, they don't even ask you to confirm. Yeah, you sure? Now here's an example of that, but in English. This is parallel and 64.
Friendships. Cite their differing opinions. Doesn't the word toxic mean anything to you? Oh wait. Of course not. She threatens to shoot up schools over some including Look, I also hate some of the ships she has arranged with people for, but I would never kill anyone over it. First of all, not once in that drawing or the comments did she say that she would shoot.
Mail call. See? So actually, the problem is that the person community, like, okay, the problem is now is why did RetroArch only pick 3 emulators out of possibly 100? You could go in the game store, go here, and 64 emulators. Now I want you to count as how many emulators. Sorry, I was too busy. But we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 6. You see all these? There's Dolphin Emulator. Holy Christ, look at that. But I'm not going to complain about them. Sure, they have Wii. I mean, sure, you have to use Wii and GameCubes, but I'm sure it doesn't work. But that's because my tablet isn't that strong. However, there is a 64 edition. So, you seriously think I'm gonna try it? Fine. RetroArch, if this does work, and wait, what the 257? We'll be right back. Yeah, I just downloaded the link. I'll install it again. I'll install that. And if that does well, you know what? Then I'll upload an apology video, alright? Saying how I was sorry for how I treated them. Okay? I can answer more of your questions later.